Here's how to get maximum gingerbread in Adopt Me's new Christmas update. To start off, I'm going to teach you how to play the brand new minigame called Bar Humbug, which is actually based on one of the brand new pets that you can adopt. Take down all the humbugs, defeat the wave before the timer runs out, and hit enemies mid-air. Basically, it's kind of like a 2D platformer game where you have to run around and hit the humbugs. It's literally what it says it is. You run around, you hit them, and that is your goal. So again, I think it's probably easy if you aim for the ones like near the bottom sort of thing, because then it's kind of easier to go and access them. So what you want to do is make sure you go and jump into areas where you can access these things. You hit them and then you get them. It's a pretty fun game. It really doesn't look like it's made inside of Adopt Me, to be honest, based on like how 2D of a game it is. It does sometimes make it pretty difficult to go and like access things, but if you jump on these little mushrooms, it will kind of like give you the boost that you need. Now we have 15 seconds left and there is 13 of these humbugs, so considering it's a teamwork based game, we're definitely not going to be able to go and complete this and get rid of all of the humbugs in time, which is a shame. As you can see, time's up. Let's find the results and see what we got. So you can do this in a public server or private server. It seems that we're going and getting a second round. I wasn't sure how many rounds you actually got, so this is definitely interesting. It now says that there is 44 humbugs left, but we're going to try and defeat all of these right here. It does seem to go and lag a little bit, but honestly, it's a fun minigame. I advise you go and play this. This is the main way, as of right now, to go and get gingerbread, is by simply playing minigames. Obviously, playing a minigame does take quite a lot of time, and you do have to wait in between. I do advise you go and do this on a computer as well. I feel like it's a lot easier on a computer using a keyboard and mouse compared to being on a phone. I think it's going to tell me like all of the stats at the end. A lot of these things are all in the same spot. Oh no, let's see how many we end up getting, because there's no way we're defeating all of these in 6 seconds. 6 and 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I didn't say the numbers 6, 7. All right, time's up. Next wave. How many waves do we get? I'm assuming it's going to be 3 waves. We can see I'm with at least 4 people, and there is 38 this time. Interesting. I'm surprised the minigame has this many waves, and I wish they did slightly explain it a bit easier for people. It's more of a jump and smash buttons game than one that like involves skill. Is basically from what I've acknowledged. You jump and you smash the buttons as quickly as you can. Is kind of what I have learned from playing this minigame is pretty much that. Now that the game is completed, it goes and gives you a bunch of gingerbread. As you can see, I just earned 1,700 gingerbread from that. It says that I got a highest aerial combo of 10. Total damage dealt was 103, and I knocked out 33 of these little things. So that is the first method to going and getting gingerbread. It gives you a decent amount, I'd say, but obviously you're gonna need a lot to go and get any pets. So for the next thing, you need to go and talk to Speedy the penguin. Now this is one of my favorite things to go and do. You got to go and do this and press yes to the race, okay? Now once you go through this, this is when your race begins. So make sure you go like no trades, no distractions, no nothing. And we're gonna go and start the race. You want to make sure that you actually follow the race route, avoid the penguins, and while you're going and doing it, go and collect as much gingerbread as you can. So not only will you be going and getting gingerbread while you are skating around, you'll also be participating in the race rink. The race goes and gives you a reward for the first time only, I believe. I'm not sure if that goes and resets, but what does reset is the gingerbread that is on the ice rink. So all of these gingerbreads that we're going and picking up right now, which you're meant to be going and skating over, do go and regenerate every single Adopt Me day. Every Adopt Me day is around like 15 minutes, so every like 15 minutes or so, you should theoretically go and get more gingerbread generate on the map, which is pretty fun to see. So as you can see, you literally just skate around, go and follow this exact route, just follow where the big yellow orbs are. They literally guide you into the direction that you need to go, so it's relatively easy. I say that as I get hit by a penguin. It doesn't actually matter on your speed, by the way. As long as you just complete the race, you're fine. So as you can see, by going and completing it and speaking to them, you should go and get like a bonus. Here's your reward. There we go. Talk to me anytime. Try competing with your friends. The reward is like 500 gingerbread. All right, I got 500 by doing that. And then as you can see right here, there is 1,800 to collect. Oh, that's a lot of gingerbread. So now we're on 4,000 gingerbread. Let's go. So those are the current ways to go and get it. Another method to go and get gingerbread is by going and getting it from the advent calendar. Now, I'm pretty sure day like 6 or day 7 will go and include some gingerbread. I mean, we literally are guaranteed to go and get a couple bad items with the gingerbread, with the advent calendar. Gingerbread is probably going to be one of them. Now, remember to go and spend your gingerbread on things. For example, festive antlers. That sounds fun. A festive scarf. Those are the 2 pet wear. You can buy gingerbread with Robux, which I wouldn't really advise going and doing. I'm going to be honest. It's not the wisest of things to go and do. We have Mayor Amanda. Does this person wrap up on your ice skates? What is this? I smell a Christmas tree. Da, 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 da. Oh, there's a lot of chatting. And then there is open in 20 days. Bro, I hope it's a cookie pet. If they have made a cookie pet, I will scream. I've been begging for it forever. But the final method to go and get gingerbread... Bro, I just escaped the map. I literally escaped the map. Oh my goodness. Is this. Okay, let me go and speak to a character called Billy. Feeling the stress of filling everyone's stockings, I got a trade-off for kiddo. 550 bucks for 5,000 gingerbread. What do you think? I'm gonna say yes, please. Is that a good deal? I don't really know. I'd say it's not really a great deal, but I've got a ton of bucks, so I'm gonna go and do that anyway. He said, now that's a good deal. We can make 2 more deals today. What's the second deal gonna be? Is it gonna be the same thing? 550 bucks for 5,000 gingerbread. Okay, so it seems you can go and make 3 deals a day. For 5,000 gingerbread for 500 bucks, is that decent? I'd say it's okay. I wouldn't say it's great. Red Santa paint for 1,000. That's kind of fun. I like the sound of that. Is this for a house? I'm assuming that's for your house. Red Santa paint. I'm gonna buy one of these. I kind of have to know what that looks like because I'm intrigued. Oh, you gotta go to the hair salon to check that out. I see. Of course you do. Of course you gotta go to the hair salon. I wish you could just dress up your pet anywhere, but hey, that ruins the fun of the whole roleplay aspect of it. So the ways you can get it is minigame, skating. The skating's already reset, by the way, which is great. Buying it with bucks up to 3 times per day, and the minigame. I would probably advise you just ice skate around rather than playing the first minigame. Adopt.me's going to go and add at least a minimum of 2 other minigames into the mix rather than just playing this one. It's definitely a strange minigame. It seems that you can go and play this game every 10 minutes. So the bar Humbug game is every 10 minutes, which is okay. Honestly, I think you'd probably end up making more by ice skating. To be honest, I think you definitely would make more just doing ice skating. If you want to get tons, there's not like necessarily a way that AFKing will benefit you in this game. Because if you go and play this game, obviously you get more gingerbread based on how well you go and do. So you're kind of incentivized to do well in this minigame rather than just AFKing. And there's not an AFK gingerbread area, unfortunately, as of yet. I mean, in all of the previous ones, they've always added some sort of like AFK area to go and do it. Take them down, defeat a wave before the timer runs out, hit mid-air to start combos. So I guess if you start getting good at this, the more you play, the more you're going to go and understand that you can hit mid-air to go and get combos. I wonder what like the highest combo is, but the game just freezes so often. Like, I'm frozen right now. I feel like the game just crashes out quite a lot. I feel like there's just a lot for the game to process, and it crashes out. If that happens to any of you, please do let me know in the comment section. Maybe it's just me. I hope not, because I've got like a fancy computer, so who knows what happens to like someone on a mobile. You're probably cooked. Like, what is happening? It just straight up lags and freezes me in the ad. Is that just me? You can let me know. If you do want the combos though, just go to the bottom of the map that's where a lot of these things kind of just like stay. They just basically camp that. Now I'm gonna go and try and complete this mini game. It's definitely broken. I don't know how to fix that, which is a shame. But I'm gonna try and do this. Now, if this video was useful and you now have a ton of gingerbread, that is basically every single method to go and get the gingerbread. So I hope you do find it useful, because there's currently no other methods to go and get the old gingerbread apart from this. Then make sure you like it and subscribe. If you want to go and check out what do people go and trade for the brand new dragon, you can press the button on the screen to go and check that out. It will go and bring you to a video that I just filmed of trading the brand new Dusk Dragon. Go and press the button on the screen to watch that next.